Hi guys! Hi Chris! How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Really good, really happy that we're here to talk about Supernova and the victory this evening. And Chris, tell us who won.
So tonight's winner of Supernova and representing Latvia at Eurovision 2024 is Dons with his song Hollow. So happy.
Yes, it has been a very well produced show back to back. I think the running order of the contestants were very well put to make Dawn's shine. I think Dawn's was one of the
Absolutely.
best of the night.
I completely agree. There was a great variety tonight. Super hats off to LTV for the variety of music tonight because it was a really good show. But yeah, I feel like the spotlight was on Don's tonight, and he definitely shone for sure.
Mm-hmm. I think Don's was the one that had like the full package. Like he was ready. He was all very ready from the beginning. From the very beginning, you could see there
Yeah,
was there was quality not only in the sound but also in the visuals. So
absolutely.
it's like they're just delivering Eurovision a finished product, and I think that is one of the big differences between the other acts that were competing tonight.
I completely agree. I think a lot of the other acts were quite obscure tonight, whereas Don's, it was kind of a finished product. I think in the semi-final, it was a little bit questionable to whether he was going to win it or not. It maybe wasn't his best performance, but he brought it for the final tonight. The way he looked, the staging, and yeah, just the overall package. It was MALMÖ ready for sure.
Definitely. Let's go to the comments and see what you guys are saying. Classes, it must be Don's. It was Don's, yes. Our choice is Don's. Class also says, also the start of Winner's Reprise looked like a scene after parties with those confettis on the floor. I agree. And that Latvian part at the end, I just can't stop melting. Nice. Sarah Halloran says, I guess Hello sounds a bit like a mix of Duncan Lawrence and The Wanted. That's a very interesting, very valid point. And World Sasuri, you're so happy to see Dons winning. What I know is that Dons is quite popular in Latvia. It's a name you see here and there. Like my non-Eurovision friends from Latvia actually knew who Dons were. So that's quite surprising for me. So it's kind of cool. Jenny Pear says she's so happy for him. Chris, what are other of your stands out tonight apart from Don's?
Okay, so like I said, it was a really good variety tonight, sorry. And just looking through the running
It's a
order.
Eurovision season, mid-season week, so we've been
It
watching
is.
and like doing commentary on many other things.
I'm
So
sleep deprived at
excuse.
this point, but we carry on. Yeah, there was quite a few. So the last running in the running order, Alex Silver's for the show. I thought that had a really good message behind it, and I thought that the way Alex delivered that staging and his voice, I thought that was really, really powerful and up there. But I feel like the rest of the running order tonight were kind of at a level, and then Don's was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just said, Don's is a very renowned superstar in Latvia. He's super well known, and it's like I say, all of his recent songs have been in Latvian. So this is one of his first English hits in recent times, anyway. And what a way to come Supernova with the song Hollow,
Mm-hmm.
and deliver it with such a powerful message. But yeah, we had some super almost like funny entries tonight. Not to mention the cat song.
The cat song. I was just thinking about it. Like we were messaging each other while we were watching it, and
Yeah,
I remember I messaged you. I'm not sure if I love the cat song or I hate the cat song.
yeah, absolutely. There's so many songs about cats in this national, across Eurovision at the moment. We've got we've got Croatian Baby Lasagna, and
Mm.
we've got quite a few that are loving the cats this year. But yeah, I think it was good, but I don't think it was up to Don's level tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's what you just said. There was like a clear winner tonight when you see the running order.
Yeah,
All of the songs seemed similar in quality, and then you could see Don's, and that was something very different. You could see also his presence on stage, the way he was standing, his voice was so good. I love that grasp he had and the way he delivered. You know, he didn't have any props. It was him standing alone on stage, and he just filled the whole stage with his persona, his personality, the vocals. And I think that really speaks a lot about his artistry and who he is as an artist, because it's very hard to just stand alone on stage and let that do the job.
I completely agree. So, like, I'm not sure if you've seen his music video, but he almost had holograms of himself. Like, it's a very like personal song with almost like fighting your mental health, and almost like the things going around you as well. What kind of like trends are, and what kind of like the kind of like the in thing is to do, and kind of stepping out of that and being yourself. Which is why I love the message of Hollow so much, and the way it links to like mental health and things. So looking at the music video, I wasn't sure how he was going to stage that at this national final, but I think with his stage presence and the way he looks on stage and his voice, I think that's enough. And I think that tonight's performance, it was really captivating, and I loved the LED graphics as well. It was kind of like he was in like a whirlwind, which is quite linked to the lyrics as well. So how much they'll change that for MALMÖ, I'm not too sure. But if we got what we saw tonight in MALMÖ, I still think it would do quite well.
Yeah, for me, I was thinking, my God, this might be Latvia's best opportunity to qualify to the grand final, because they haven't qualified in a very long time.
Agreed. So like last year we had Sudden Lights, and that was a super quality entry. Came in 11th.
The year before we had Zidizeni.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think this is definitely their best chance in recent times for qualifying. Latvia is one of those countries I would love to win Eurovision. I know that's
my God, yes.
Like there's nothing more I love than a new country winning Eurovision, just like something different. But they're making a good statement this year with like a renowned artist. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, if they take exactly what we've seen on stage tonight, I think their chances of qualifying are really high. And you know, the graphics, you mentioned you like the graphics. I like them too. It was all very clean. And I think it has a good potential. Latvia has a good potential this year to finally qualify, and I'm very happy for them.
Yeah.
Another song that really stood out for me was the song that came second, and the show opener.
Yes.
The girl and the boy.
Yeah.
That were singing the song in Latvian. Chris, you have the name pro.
I'm not going to pronounce this right, but Vestules with the song Kur.
Kur. The song Kur.
And that means where.
Yes.
So, yeah.
You're very ready, Chris. I'm happy.
Just about. I can't pronounce anything right, but I'm ready.
I like their energy. They had something really young, really fresh going on stage. They were very raw. So I like that freshness. I wasn't sure how that would have translated on a Eurovision level, because I think it's a song that's not the easiest to stage.
Yeah.
So I like what they did for a national final, and I like their charisma. I would love to see them again, because I love both personalities together. But even though it came second, I'm not sure how that would have, what results that would have produced on Eurovision.
I agree. So like when it comes to male-female duets at Eurovision, it needs to be something special. Like we've had a lot of ballads of male and female duets who've kind of like, they've got great songs, great ballads, but it's not been enough because it's quite basic in the semi-finals or whatever it is. So I thought this was a great song, but whether it would have been enough to get to the final, I'm not so sure. But I think Don's is definitely the best choice this year.
I really agree. Let's go to the comments and see what you are saying. Jenny Pierce, you're so happy for him. Oscar, I love how he included a little bit of Latvian at the end. Rai Bailey, good song. Knew he would win, even though I wanted the cat song to win. Well, probably we will get the cat song and many other cat songs in Euroclub or in the Eurovision party. So that's something to look forward to.
It is. I can't wait.
And we also sort of knew that Dons had this thing in the bag, because we had heard chatter, like we had heard rumors. All of the different medias were talking about Dons, and everyone, like the articles were, Don is your favorite Latvian entry to win the Supernova.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think, like, again, he's a renowned artist and he delivered tonight, but I think with the fact that he was able to handle the pressure as well tonight, because there's a lot of media, there's a lot of comments, but the way that he came out tonight from the semi-finals, he looked better, he sang better, and he was a clear winner tonight. So it just shows that he is going to have no problem with that Eurovision stage. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that staging in MALMÖ. And yeah, like you said, Clara, I think it's definitely a qualifier for sure at this moment. And yeah, maybe Latvia's best result ever. We'll see.
Ooh. Well, they did win Eurovision in 2001. So
I was
maybe
2 years old.
You were 2 years old. Oh my God, I was 11. No, I was 10 or 11. That was my first ever time watching Eurovision, and Latvia won. Yes. And well, now we have a lot of songs, or these few weeks we've had a lot of songs chosen to represent countries. Chris, do you have a favorite song so far?
Oh my gosh. So
let's put you on the spotlight.
I know. So it's very it changes every day. But I just can't split it between Italian Fighter for Luxembourg and Veronica Raven for Slovenia right now. But again, I think all of the songs we got so far are so different. And we've seen that Latvia, like I'm 99% sure that Latvia are in the first semi-final draw. So I think that they're going to have a pretty good chance at the moment. And I think that's also one of my favorites. But how about you, Clara? Who are you loving?
Well, I really like Norway, actually.
Yes.
It's so powerful and so strong. I think it's going to bring something.
Absolutely. Sorry, the connection just blurred out a little bit there, but no, that's absolute. I love Gate as well for Norway. Yeah, I think it's going to be a strong competition. I love how the way it's building up so far.
Yeah. Rai Bailey says, Ireland is your favorite. You may be surprised. Actually, yes, Ireland is a very surprising many songs in one, which apparently a lot of people, a lot of countries are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I love her message as well, Bambi Thug. Like again, it's non-binary representation at Eurovision, and it's something different as well. I love it when we get something different on the Eurovision stage that people aren't necessarily expecting. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Let's see what Little John UK says. I don't think that song really counted for the win. Let's forget it. Oh, you mean I Wanna. I wanna be the last. For the time when it won, it had actually, I didn't like that song winning, but I was 10 and I didn't understand show business. So
yeah.
But soon, well, when I grew up a little, I realized like the staging was amazing for the time, and her and Marianne changing her costume and to like the pantsuit to the salsa dress to the long sleek dress. That for the year 2001, that was something.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I don't know whether it would do as well today, but it was definitely it had its time.
It had its time, and after that we saw a lot of costume reveals and costume changes for like the next 10 years on the Eurovision stage. So yeah.
Sure.
But anything else you want to say about tonight, Chris, that stood up for you? Or should we wrap it up?
Yeah, it was a super good show. Like I say, Latvia is definitely stepping it up. We've had some amazing performers from Latvia in the past, and I'm hoping that this can be Latvia's best result this year. And yeah, the only way is up for Latvia, and we'll see
Yes.
what goes for them at this year's Eurovision.
Yes. So we will also see them. We will see them before in the pre-parties. Are you guys going to the pre-parties? Chris, are you looking forward to go to any pre-party?
Oh yeah, I'll be at London. So if any
Ooh.
of you guys are there, say hello.
So guys, thank you for joining us in the live chat. Latvia chose a song. Oh my god, this is live. I was thinking, okay, this came out really bad. Let's do this again. Okay, guys, Latvia chose a song. It's Dawn with Hollows. It's Dawns with Hollow or Shallow. Sorry.
Hello.
Oh, sorry. He also says shallow in the song, so it's a very logical confusion.
Exactly.
So guys, it's late for me. I want to go to sleep. As you can see, I'm already messing this up. Thank you for being here, Chris. Thank you for sticking through the live with us, and see you in the next live. Bye.
See you. Bye, guys.